What up, my fellow Knicks fans? This is your guy Marcellus Ease, and don't panic quite yet. Now, Noah Vonleh this season has been one of the more consistent Knicks, especially in earning minutes in Fizdale's ever-changing lineup. Now, the only dilemma we do have is towards the end of the season, we do not own his bird rights, so we do have to bid like other teams on Noah Vonleh's services. Just because he's in a one-year deal with us, we do not have the right to go over our cap space to sign him for any amount of money. But before we get into that, let's just go over how he's doing this season so far from November all the way up until now, which is mid-January. Now, Noah Vonleh has been one of the more consistent earners in Fizdale's starting lineup. He's earned about 30 minutes a game. He's shooting about 44% from the field. His free throw percentage is very high, especially among a power forward. And he's actually shooting about 37% from three-point range, which is very surprising to me. This guy is pretty versatile. He can defend even point guards. He's very fast, he's very agile, he's very athletic, and he's very powerful on the inside. And especially not having Porzingis' presence, defending the paint, especially from the inside, is very lacking with the Knicks. Enes Kanter, unfortunately, he is at the bottom among centers in defending the paint. Now, Noah Vonleh is averaging about 8 points a game and 8 rebounds a game, which is very good. Like I said, Vonleh was meant to be a filler, but he's came in, he's done his thing, he's earned his minutes, and he's being consistent. A lot of guys on Fizdale's rotation have been in the doghouse, such as Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, Enes Kanter, Moutier, Trey Burke. A lot of guys have lost their starting spots, had to earn it back, and then lost it again. Vonleh, he did lose his starting position in the beginning of the season, but he's actually been the more consistent guys ever since he's regained it back. Now, going on to the Knicks and his contract going forward after next season, the Knicks do have every intention on bidding on certain free agents. That's if we can get rid of Courtney Lee's contract and Tim Hardaway's contract to free up that cap space to perhaps go after apparently two more max players, then to re-sign Kristaps Porzingis and go over our cap. This situation causes a bit of a dilemma with Vonleh because we do not own his bird rights. So even if we re-sign him for about $1 to $2 million or even a $4 or $5 million deal, we can't go over our cap space in doing it. So Vonleh has proven to be a great role player. There's going to be other teams bidding on his services. And so we're pretty much going to have to either try to match, and if we're going to go over our cap space, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to retain his services, even if it's for a minimum contract. Like I said, Noah Vonleh, he's earned his keep. He actually played for Portland. He played for the Chicago Bulls. And he had options before coming into the Knicks this season. And he actually wanted to come with the Knicks, especially for Coach Fizdale, because he knew Fizdale was going to play a bunch of young guys, and guys would have to earn their minutes. And he saw an opportunity to showcase what he had, his skill sets, and an opportunity for him to grow as a player. That shows he has a lot of trust in Fizdale, and I believe it's a good chemistry between Fizdale and Vonleh. But we'll see what happens. You guys leave your comments below. Do you guys want to retain the services of Vonleh? What do you think about his performances this season? Has he earned his keep? Let me know. You guys stay safe. Peace.